Forget money. Keep the Sabbath. In this video audio recording, I want to talk about the Sabbath day. Today, I had to go to work, but I chose not to, and I rescheduled my work for Friday, tomorrow, because today is a Sabbath day. The full moon was displaying last night, and even today, early morning before the sun rose. I seen it. The moon was looking beautiful. The 15th of this 7th Hebrew month. And I'm just being obedient to the commandments. I know a lot of would-be Hebrew Israelites out there, wannabe Hebrew Israelites, have an excuse for why they don't want to keep the Sabbath or can't keep it. Because they have to work and how they're going to provide for themselves, so on and so forth. Well, I figured out a way how to make some change. Not as much as you would working for the corporations that make you break the Sabbath, but there's still a way to sustain yourself while keeping the Sabbath. You don't have to break the Sabbath, but yes, you will take a hit in your earnings. Nevertheless, there is a way. So for all those out there, talking tough and bold, preaching, keep the commandments, yet they themselves are not keeping them, you're nothing more than Pharisees and Sadducees. You talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk, All lip service, no heart. I'm out here putting my neck on the line, and, just being an example. If not to others, at least to those that listen to my videos and watch them. The Most High sees me, his son too. Some people may not agree, may not believe, but I think in these end times, the Most High is looking to see who is going to be obedient to some of his commandments that he expects those that profess to have faith in him to obey. He's going to give you the information and reveal to you the true Sabbath according to his lunar solar calendar, as mentioned in Genesis chapter 1. If you read what happened on the fourth day, you'll understand that the sun and the moon were placed in the firmament as a way to keep track of time. So he'll take care of the rest, like helping you, get cleaned up out of all your bad habits and sins, all the corrupt DNA that you piled up throughout the generations that long ago existed. Those generations being the generations that sprung from Adam and Eve. He'll take care of those hard parts that you cannot do for yourself, like getting yourself cleansed and all that renewed. But he expects you to cooperate, and in these end times, he wants to see who's willing to, go the extra mile. And a lot of you think that you don't have to keep the Sabbath or don't want to keep it or having a hard time, stepping out in faith. That's what faith is about. Stepping out in faith, knowing that he'll make a way. Things may not be easy, but you can't expect to be delivered and saved if you're not doing your part. I mean, be real here, okay? If you love him, keep his commandments. Sometimes not even to the best of your ability will do. You got to actually do his commandments. You see what I'm saying? You got to put them into motion. And I know it's tough. I know it was tough for me. And, I felt like, I don't feel led by force to keep the Sabbath. But then I realized, I'm like, maybe this is a way for him to tell us that, look, I'm not going to force you to do this, but that's your choice. You have a choice in this case. You want to keep it or not. And you read the Bible and see what happened to the 12 tribes for not keeping the Sabbath. So I said, you know what? I think this is a choice commandment. Like, he's going to let you, in this case, choose. Do you want to keep it or not? So I, prayed about it, struggled so much, and I'm like, I got to keep it. There's no way. This is one of the commandments where he wants to see if you're going to be obedient to it or not. So, I put everything behind me, stepped out in faith, and, the rest is history. I'm out here, like I said, walking the walk, not just talking the talk. So yeah, forget about money. All that is going to be done away with at some point. Your money will not be able to deliver you. You're not going to have an excuse as to why you weren't keeping the Sabbath. Sometimes I wonder if the Sabbath day, his true Sabbath days, are what is mentioned in Psalms 91, hiding under the shelter of the Almighty, abiding in the secret place, as it says, that secret place being his Sabbath. This is a mark of protection in these end times. So yeah, there's no excuse. The Sabbath day can be kept. A lot of people don't want to keep it because they got kids and family and all that, and they're not willing to forsake that. They're not willing to forsake their comfort. They're not willing to let it all go. And that's why I've been telling my listeners and viewers, if you have a family, it's not going to be easy. Like I said, these end times will test the genuineness of your spouse, your husband, wife, your kids, and all that. Those that have all that, they got a lot more to lose. The Most High said he came to separate people, not to unite those that want to rebel against him, be disobedient to his commandments, with those that are willing to keep them. So yeah, the Sabbath day, it's not something he's going to put in your heart to force you to do. No, he'll reveal to you what is a true Sabbath. It's not Saturday or Sunday, as I said before. People don't understand that time differs between heaven and earth. That's why we were given the sun and the moon, to keep track of time down here on earth, not in heaven, all right? The Most High is the light of heaven. So really, you wouldn't need a sun and a moon in heaven. People don't understand this. They go by the Saturnalian Sabbath day, the Sunday or Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, all that crap, all that Babylonian crap, counterfeit Sabbaths, and even within the lunar solar Sabbath day, which is the true Sabbath keeping method, you have some deceptions there. So there's like 4, maybe 5 different counterfeits to the true Sabbath, and he'll reveal to you which is a proper way. You're gonna have to look to other sources that the Bible references, and then it's gonna be your decision, your choice, whether you want to obey it or not. He's not gonna walk you through everything. The most he's gonna do in regards to that is show you the right information. If you can't get it, if you can't discern it, then you're in trouble. You are in trouble in these end times, okay? Big trouble. So yeah, you got to look at the information. Once you have the discernment, okay, and you're going to struggle a lot, you're going to be feeling a lot of pressure, you're going to feel pressurized, but you're going to have to do the right thing. Pray about it, that he gives you the strength to obey his commandments, but you gotta step out in faith. You gotta walk. You gotta put things into motion, as they say. So there's certain things like that he's not gonna do for you. That's what I'm saying in some of my videos. You're gonna have to make choices in certain instances. Now, like the hard stuff, the inward renewal of your mind and your spirit, your heart, and all that, he'll take care of that. But you have to agree with him. You have to agree with the truth. And certain times you're going to have to be obedient to those truths. So, yeah. I mean, it's not an easy walk. A lot of people are seeking to save themselves in these end times. They got a lot of information and good stuff, but they won't be able to get saved or at least save their tails in these end times. They might die in the Great Tribulation because, it's not either that they can't be saved. Maybe it's just that they're not discerning correctly. They're not being obedient. Or it could be that it's just not for them. It's not meant for them to get saved. So I don't know. But my thing is, don't get so caught up on making a living here. Because this place is going to get done away with soon, all right? Money is going to crash. And whatever New World Order economical system they're going to set up in place in these end times, that's not going to last either. Okay, so if you want to live a life of prosperity and peace and all that in the millennium, then you're going to have to give it all up in these end times, or just about everything you have. You got to have to be obedient to the commandments, all right? And it's going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you your wife, your husband, your kids, who knows, your property, belongings. And yeah, I see a lot of Christians out there, like I said, just putting out good information, but I question them. I test them on their knowledge on the Sabbath. A lot of them don't know when is the true Sabbath. So I'm like, okay, you can mark them, put an X mark on them. They're either deceived or just disobedient, or they don't have it in them. They don't have the courage, the guts, the cojones, as they say, to step out in faith and be obedient. Or some of them are just deluded with a strong delusion. Others are just, like I said, scared, even though they know about the Sabbath, the real Sabbath, as mentioned in Genesis 1:14. Okay, that's how we keep track of time down here on earth, through the sun and the moon. And like I said, today is Sabbath day, full moon Sabbath, the 15th of the 7th Hebrew month, and I'm supposed to go to work. And I told the lady, hey, they wanted me in today, and I told them, no, I can't, because I'm doing some stuff. I just told them that. So I knew it was a Sabbath, but I told them, you could book me in for Friday, I'll go in. And if that meant, okay, well, they're not going to call me back, well, oh well, I'll go look for something else. That's the faith that the Most High has given me from on high. That is the faith I have in Him, that I'm willing to obey Him in regards to that. Like I said, I'm not balling or anything like before. I used to make more money, but that's fine. I make enough to live day by day, to push this truth day in and day out to the best of my ability. But yeah, my message is, put your money where your mouth is. A lot of you Hebrew Israelites, you know a lot, but you guys are chicken shits, basically. Step out in faith, You could fool other people. A lot of you are fooling each other and thinking you're fooling people like me. You're not fooling me. I could see right through you. And, there's not a lot of individuals out there like myself, so I take pride in that, knowing that, I may not be putting out a lot of videos out there. I may not make long videos. I may not have the best eloquent speech and all that, but I'm being obedient, okay? And I know a lot of information that most people out there don't know, or do know, but haven't put it out there. And I cover different topics. I throw it all out there. I don't just stick to one topic over and over. I put out different truths that people have already divulged, but I, present it from a different angle. So, yeah, man, I'm touching on everything. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm in it to win it. It doesn't matter what people think, what the enemy tries to do to hinder me. I know the truth and I act upon that truth. So, with that being said, I just wanted to deliver this message to those out there that are forsaking the Sabbath. Just know there are consequences for not keeping it. I'm not going to beat you over the head with this, but yeah, you've been warned, all right? So as always, my beloved, continue in the faith, all glory and praise to the Heavenly Father and His Son, the Holy Spirit. Shout out to all the messengers out there helping seal the elect in these end times. Shout out to the elect, 144,000 scattered throughout the four corners of this earth. Keep pushing this truth day in and day out to the best of your ability, in sincerity and in truth. And like I said, let's keep pushing, let's keep working until the Most High and His Son say time is up, alright? So, catch you next time. Shalom.